26-year-old ALEXIS Sharkey again. ALEXIS Sharkey went missing on Friday, November the 27th, the day after Thanksgiving, and also after spending Thanksgiving with her friends. Her unclothed body was found on Saturday, November the 28th, a few miles from her and her 49-year-old husband's apartment. Now, Tom and Alexis, Tom's her husband, they dated for around 3 years and were married about a year, is what's being said. And at the time, there's just so many questions, so much contradiction, so many speculations in this case. As I mentioned in my last video, Alexis's friends, her friends and her husband, they aren't singing the same tune. Her friends mentioned that Alexis' demeanor had changed over the last few months and that she seemed sad, which wasn't her normal self. They are saying Alexis was in the process of separating from her husband, but her husband Tom is saying that is not true. Now, I read an article in People magazine, and they had spoke to one of her friends, and the friend said that Alexis was scared for her safety and had told her this on a trip that they were on in October. Her friend said Alexis was petrified. However, Alexis' mom is saying that she said, quote, "Lexi never expressed any fear to me," although she went on to say that she was aware of a rift towards the end, but wasn't aware or did not know anything about a divorce. Alexis's mom also says that she believes her daughter's death was intentional, and I'm going to play an interview with her mom at the end and, let you guys hear what she says, or, hearing that much of what she says. And I'll also show you a couple of posts on Alexa's last Instagram post, and then a post that her husband made. It was his last public post. It was a public setting post on Facebook. But her friends are also saying that they have vital information for law enforcement, but that they have not been questioned, so they're waiting on law enforcement to contact them. They say that they have text messages, voice recordings, and a lot of other stuff that they want to share with the police. Now, I've actually heard a couple of different things. As I said in my last video, I had heard that her husband, Tom, said that she left intoxicated, and I had mentioned drove off intoxicated, but I'm now hearing that she jumped a fence or, something along those lines and got in a car with someone after he had asked her not to drive because, again, he said that she was intoxicated. But, I'm assuming if that's the case, then I guess her car is at home at the apartment. But her phone, I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if the police have her phone and they're just not mentioning it because, of course, they're not going to tell us everything. But let's take a look at or listen to what Alexis's mom said as far as her thoughts.
Not an accident.
Yeah, I think you've said in the past that you believe it was murder. Do you still stand by that statement?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't doubt it at all.
All right, so her mom definitely, she said she just feels it in her gut that someone murdered her daughter. So, but I told you just a minute ago I would show you. This is Alexa's last Instagram post, and I think it was on November 22nd. And then here's Tom, her husband's last public Facebook post. And public, what I mean by that is it's set to public where we all can see it, and it was on November the 23rd. So take what you will from it. But right now, we're still waiting on autopsy results. A preliminary autopsy did not rule out foul play, and final results are still pending. But let me know what you guys have heard. Have you heard more than what I've said so far? You know, and the whole car ordeal about him not letting her leave intoxicated. But obviously, she left, but now I'm hearing she didn't drive away, but yet she jumped a fence and got in the car with some friends or someone. But let me know what you guys are hearing. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's talk real quick about what is being said from an article that I read, CrimeOnline, and also some Facebook groups and what's being said in those. If you guys want to pause and read over it, but an anonymous source had reached out to this person that had known Tom, and so pretty much they're putting on there, you know, what their beliefs are, what they know, their opinion of Tom, the husband, is. Again, if you want to read through, just pause it. I'm going to flip through it, and then this last screenshot is from the CrimeOnline article. Alright, and this is just someone, they said I was friends with Alexis. We actually lived a mile away from each other in Houston. So I know her exact apartment complex. A lot of people are saying she jumped the fence of her patio, which I've not heard that. But this alleged friend is saying that doesn't make sense because Alexis lived on the 3rd floor, but again, I've just heard she jumped a fence. I didn't assume that she jumped from the 3rd floor balcony, but nonetheless. And then right here, this is from CrimeOnline, and I spoke briefly about her friends, you know, saying that she was petrified, that Alexis was petrified, but right here, they're speaking, it says, but one night, when she and I were talking alone, Alexis said, quote, "He strangles me and chokes me out, and I black out and wake up on the bathroom floor every single night." So this is the first I'm hearing about this. Again, this is from a CrimeOnline article, but let me know what you guys think.